excited about today, topping off ceremony and lunch. I guess I'll take questions from y'all.
What does it mean to have this ceremony and to get one step closer to the stadium being done and the program just moving on in the right direction?
It means everything to us. I mean, it's been a very long process since November of 2017 when I was hired. So we've literally seen this stadium, from the ground up, and it's certainly been a process that we've been very involved with. Truly appreciative of our administration, all the supporters of Clemson Athletics, the community, IPTE, of course, the architects, GMC, and the construction company, DPR, and all of their hard workers to make this dream a reality. So we're definitely super excited about today and moving forward.
How often are you out here to check the progress?
Every day I'm in town, I drive by. So this is a busy recruiting time of year, but honestly, I'm one of those that I drive by and kind of peek from the outside. We've taken obviously a lot of recruits through the construction progress, or construction sites, show them the progress of the stadium. We've had our players who are here for summer school. We've taken them on a tour just to let them see the progress of the stadium, and then so it's one of those where it's like building your home. You come by and check on it and see the progress, and it gets you more excited every time you drive by.
When you look over your shoulder and you just see the progress that's been made, what runs through your mind of how close this is getting now?
Well, it's reality is setting in. We've almost filled out our roster for next year. We have 16 student athletes right now that will compromise our first team, and then or make our first team, and then we start practice in the end of August. So it's really as the days get closer, we're getting amped up and more excited.
Have you been able to use this building process of the stadium for good recruiting practices?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, it's anytime you build something new and you're a new program, you have something to sell. And that's essentially what we're doing, is we're selling a product, and we're selling an opportunity to be a pioneer, to be a part of history, to be a part of the first team at Clemson University.
From a personal standpoint as a coach, what's it like at your age to build a program from the ground up and have your footprint stamped all over it?
Well, it's, I really am thankful for our administration and their willingness to let myself and our staff be a part of every part of this process of building not only the stadium but the program. And it's truly an opportunity that I feel very blessed to be a part of, proud to be a part of. And at my age, it's something that I really feel like I can look back and say, hey, our staff really put the stamp on Clemson softball and got this program going in the right direction.
How excited are the girls who were here from the beginning, when there wasn't a stadium, there wasn't anywhere to practice? How excited are them to not only get ready to practice in a few months, but to see everything coming together?
Well, it was, for our first recruiting class, there was really nothing on campus to show them other than pictures, and to kind of share our dream of starting the softball program. So for them, it was an opportunity to come and be a part of something new, but at the same time, there was nothing really to put your feet down on. As we practiced through the last fall and last spring semester, and they saw the foundation being built, we kind of used that as a direct correlation of us building the foundation to our program, and that they were going to be kind of the foundational blocks of Clemson softball, and they would be here a year ahead of the rest of their teammates to kind of to lead and be an example for the new players coming onto campus this year.
You think they've grasped the history that they're going to be making here?
I think they did. I really do. I think it was definitely a special moment when we kind of put the shovels in the ground, because we were practicing right behind the baseball indoor on the turf auxiliary field back there all of last year. So they literally saw the first shovel go on the ground, the first bulldozers come out, and then they've seen it kind of progress from there. So I think they're really appreciative, but I think they really understand the importance and the special kind of moment this is in their lives.
And now to have something that is tangible, you can touch it, you can see it. Do you think you're more able to build a culture around this team?
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely. I think once you see, actually, concrete cinder blocks going up, and you see the seats being poured, and you see the fences going up, and you can actually walk through the stadium and see where the locker room is and the team room and all of the amenities that they're going to have in this stadium. I think it definitely helps not only build the culture, but really take pride in Clemson softball, and not just Clemson athletics, but now it's really narrowing down to our family and the close-knit group that we're going to have to start this program with.
Not to dwell on the negatives, but what type of hurdles or obstacles have you had to endure?
I think weather is always interesting in construction, so we've been hoping that we don't get the torrential floods, and I think the weather's for the most part cooperated. I know the construction company has built in some weather days, and so I think we're pretty much on schedule. Certainly, when you sit down and you have to build within a certain budget, there's always things that you really want, but you're probably not going to be able to afford. So it's kind of setting the priorities of what you need and what you can afford in the project. But we've taken no shortcuts in the areas of player development. I think that was huge for us as a coaching staff in building this facility, was ensuring that we had all the tools necessary to develop players. And then secondly, to make sure the fans are comfortable and they can watch a softball game in an intimate setting and really enjoy the experience.
When's the final date, and then when's the move-in date for you guys?
Well, that's kind of flexible right now. We've been told that the stadium will be move-in ready the end of October, beginning of November. We start our fall practices in August, so we're hoping to get in the stadium for the team part of our practices in the middle of September. So we have to have cooperation with Mother Nature, obviously, and then hopefully the infield and outfield grass and everything gets settled, and we're able to get into the stadium and start practicing in the middle of September, into September.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations.